Hey guys, bienvenidos a mi canal. Today I want to talk about something different other than the coronavirus because, well, it's the same. It's post-apocalyptic. Nothing has changed. But when there are changes, I will definitely let you know. So, as Americans, we always think about other cultures, what's good, what's bad, what's weird, what's normal to us. But have you ever thought about what other cultures think about us as Americans? In this video, I want to talk about 5 things that Spaniards think are weird about us Americans, things that we either do or we have, things about our culture. So, in order to get this information, I had to ask my fellow Spaniards what they thought was weird. Now, to be honest, it was a very long list. So, I had to get the overall consensus of what they all agreed on. So, I'm going to start with number 5, greetings. I understand where they're coming from with this because the greetings in the US they're completely different than here in Spain. When I first came to Spain, I was actually kind of surprised because Spain, they're very warm in comparison to American culture where we're kind of cold. We like our space. But Spaniards, when they greet each other, they kiss each other on the cheek, on both cheeks. And this is for strangers or people they know, family, friends, whatever. When someone first tried to kiss me like this, I was like, whoa, like, what are you doing? And they explained to me that this is how Spanish people greet. So when they see Americans, they see handshakes, maybe a hug, depending on the person if you know them. And to them, it's kind of weird. It's not very intimate, it's not personal. And now I'm so used to kissing people on the cheeks when I meet them that in the US, I would be a little afraid of like sexual harassment charges or something because I know this is not the norm for us. But to Spaniards, it's very weird. Even though now, thanks to the coronavirus, there will be no kissing of any kind until this situation has resolved itself. Number 4, wall-to-wall carpeting. Okay. People have asked me, and I understand why, why in the US do we have carpet? To them, it's very weird. In Spain, it's hard floors. It could be marble or some other material. It could be wood, but it's always hard. People have carpets, but it's like those small carpets for decorations, but they don't have the entire apartment or house filled with carpet. To them, they think it's very disgusting because it gets stains and things like that. And to be honest, I agree. When I lived in the US, I preferred apartments that were wooden or any type of material but carpet for this reason. So to them, it's very weird. When they watch shows about the US and they see houses, they always see carpet. And this is not to say that all of our houses have carpet. There are some, that are similar to Spain, and I told them that. But we do have a lot of houses with carpet. Number 3, public bathroom stalls. Okay, when I first used a bathroom stall in Spain, the first thing I noticed was that the door almost touches the ground. So you have so much privacy in the bathroom. And people have asked me, Kai, in the US, why is the door to the bathroom stall so high? And yeah, because you have no privacy. You can see what the other person is doing if they're doing number 1 or number 2 because you can, see the legs under. And, I never really thought about this until I came here because, yeah, it is strange. I don't know why we can't just lengthen the door so that way people can have ultimate privacy. I have no idea, but they think it's weird, and I agree. Number 2, tattoos of states. So honestly, this one I never even thought about, but people in the US get tattoos on their body of their state, they're from California, they'll get California, Washington, things like that. And to Spaniards, they think that is very weird. They would never get a tattoo of Barcelona or Andalusia or something like that. And people have asked me why. And honestly, I don't know. I have no idea why. I mean, I have tattoos, but they're not of the states that I'm from or the states that I like or anything like that. But yeah, I didn't really think that it was weird at first until it was brought to my attention. Number one, guns. I kind of knew the gun situation would come up because everywhere I've been in Spain, everywhere, people have asked me, Kai, why is it so easy to get a gun in the US? Why do people have guns? I don't understand. When I lived in Madrid, my landlord, he came to collect the rent money, and he would come and he likes to talk and have a conversation and practice his English. And that was actually one of the first things he asked me was, why? Here in Spain, you can't even get a gun. I don't understand. So I had to explain the history, had to explain the amendment rights, had to explain the political issues and all these things. And sometimes it gets very tiring, and you know, trying to explain all this, they still don't get it, because here in Spain we don't have shootings and things like that. So when they hear about it in the US on the news, I'm their only connection to the US, so they'll go ahead and ask me, and it is one of the most frequent questions that I get asked. And me and my partner, we watch those American like mystery series. We watch it in Spanish, but it's American, and there's always some gun related murder or something, and we have this conversation because it's like it just doesn't make any sense. So yeah, and trying to explain this, it's a very, very long conversation. I feel like I pretty much rehearsed this conversation because I've had it with so many people. Number zero, the bonus. Yeah, I'm just gonna add a sixth one in there. Leaving the lights on. I am guilty, okay? Now, I'm not gonna say like all Americans do this, but we do this. We leave the lights on, and you know, you always have the grandparents or your parents getting upset. Why did you leave the lights on? You know, like my grandma, yes, leaving the lights on in her house was a big no-no. But it is something that we do. In Spain, they're very conscious about their electricity use. So even though sometimes, yes, they leave the lights on, it's not as prevalent as what we do. So I have been asked, why do we leave the lights on? I don't know. Forgetfulness, busyness, I don't know. Leave the lights on, have to go to work. We forget, we run out because we are always in a hurry. Spanish culture is the exact opposite. They're not in a rush, hurry type of thing, so they can take their time. Maybe that's why, I don't know. All right, so that is the end of the list. Like I said, there are a lot more. It can be very extensive, but this is just the top 5 plus 0. So top 6. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you have any questions, comments, anything else you would like me to discuss, go ahead and leave them in the comment section, and I will talk to you later. Hasta luego. Ciao.